Okay, so I decided to come back and do this as much as I can on camera. So I still don't have my recipe down yet as to what exactly it is I'm going to cook, but I'm starting out with slicing up these onions. I am no chef, okay? Never been into a cooking class. I just like watching cooking channels, and I just really just love great food more than anything. Like I just love food. So I enjoy eating new things, trying new things. I don't have a specific type of food that I like. Now, I love Jamaican food. I love Senegalese food. I love Indian food. Uh, those are my favorites. Um, Korean, love Korean barbecue. I don't have a specific diet. I do love eating clean and healthy, nutritiously balanced meals, nutritionally balanced meals. There are times where I may not eat any meat, and then there are times where I may eat meat. I rarely ever cook it. Today is the first time I cook meat. Well, I eat turkey bacon. I eat bacon for breakfast. Salmon. Regularly, but as far as like cooking like a red meat or cooking chicken, I really, I rarely ever cook it. But today I am making a meat sauce, and the meat is beef. I was thinking about making pepper steak and rice, uh, and then as I stated in my previous video, that I pretty much have the ingredients to make one of my favorite Senegalese dishes, and it's basically like a meat with a red sauce. I think it's called damada, um, but I'm not making it. So I'm thinking about kind of like bringing the pepper steak and the damada together and just kind of creating something with robust flavor, and just a great sauce with rice. So starting out with my chopped onions, I've got my oil warming up over here. So I'm starting out with my chopped onions. I'm going to throw that in the skillet. And then I'm going to also throw in in addition with the onions, I'm going to throw in some chopped ginger and some chopped garlic because I really want the flavor to really, really pop. I don't want y'all to see how I'm chopping up this ginger, but here it is. My chopping skills are not up to par. This knife should be a paring knife. It is not. So, yeah. Hello. We've got a phone call. Since I don't have my apron, I can just use a towel. And there is my chopped ginger, onion, and I'm getting ready to chop up some garlic. And get rid of all the debris around. Okay. To release that good flavor in this ginger. Yeah. Robustness and more flavor. I want you to smack your lips when you have this. Okay. So I'm going to use half of this for now, and then I'm going to put half of it in later once I get closer to being done with the entire sauce. I dropped some onion down here on the floor, so when you get this off the floor, while I was down there, I got me a little bit of an extra stretch. Can't never stretch that back too much. I sit down all day, and man, my back, the way it's set up in 2021, I be needing to stretch that thing out. So as far as the veggies go that I'm going to add to the sauce, I do have a cabbage, and I've got some butternut squash. So I'm thinking kind of like the Senegalese dish that typically uses carrots and cabbage. I'm thinking about using the butternut squash because I had some of that I had in the freezer. I'm like my grandma. My grandmama used to freeze her vegetables, and now I freeze mine. If I don't use it, if I've cooked it, I will freeze it. If it's something I'm trying to save, I'm going to use it because I've wasted so much money on vegetables. And I don't want to do that. So tip of the day, freeze your veggies, freeze your good food that you don't want to go to waste. That's just sitting in the refrigerator. Put it in a container, freeze it, eat it later. One day, I promise you, you will thank your future self later. All right, so now that we've got the onion and the garlic and everything sauteing in the skillet, I'm getting ready to throw the meat in there once it reaches this once it reaches the temperature that I'm looking for as far as the heat goes. I want to go ahead and get that going. So again, I am sauteing the onion to kind of add some flavor to the oil that I'm getting ready to add in the skillet for the beef. It's smelling so good already. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited about it. And a little bit about what I have going on in my life right now. I live in a house, and I've got a couple of roommates that live here. We share this home, and my roommate and I, we kind of take turns cooking. I hate that my previous roommate is not here any longer. Karina, shout out to Karina, love her dearly. So it used to be the three of us that cooked, me, Karina, Casey. Well, now it's me and Casey has been doing the majority of the cooking because Casey has a man, and she cooks for her man, and I get free plates. Well, maybe not free because I put in on my stuff too, but just saying, you know, effortless. I don't have to do no work to get this. I don't have to do any cooking. So that is who will be sharing my meal with me tonight. So like I said, I've got the onions and the garlic and ginger and all that sauteing right now. I'm getting ready to throw the meat in there in just a couple of minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and get the rice ready. Uh-oh. Looks like we have a lump on rice. Okay. I thought I had some jasmine rice in here. I really love the broken jasmine rice. I also have quinoa. I got quinoa. So, should I do the quinoa or should I do the rice? I think I'm going to go with the quinoa today. Yay! I'm so excited that I have quinoa. So that should let you know how long it's been since I cook, because I rarely cook. I don't cook meals anymore. Hardly ever. But I've got this and I've had this for some time. So I'm definitely going to go ahead. Now I could do lentils as well, but we're going to go with the quinoa because it's going to taste good with the sauce. Yes. 1 cup, 2 cups of water. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put 2 cups or 3 cups. Maybe the whole bag because I feel like we need a big pot of this. I may be eating this for the rest of the week. I feel like I should be having a glass of wine right now. And one of my favorite YouTube shows is getting ready to come on too in a few minutes. It's a guy named Emmett Cohen. I love him. I love his band. They do a live jazz show every Monday. Every Monday on YouTube, and he goes on at 6:30. So I've got to hurry up so I can get to that. Now we're live right now. I don't even know how to edit a YouTube video. Like I would like to have rushed this entire process instead of having to be real time, which at some point I will learn how to do things like this. But we're just gonna keep on flowing. Hope that wasn't in the camera. Sure ain't nothing in here but 2 cups anyway, so. Oh, so far so good. So far so good. Quinoa is on. Just put the meat on. Onions got some flavor. I can definitely taste the garlic in the base. I like to taste as I go. Oh Lord, who's here? I see it number one. Who's that? Who's with me? Is somebody watching me? If so, say hello. Let's see. I don't have any phone calls. I only have 8 followers right now, so it's one of 8 people. It's one of 8 people, and everybody knows me. So who's there? Why come it don't show you who on? It doesn't show like who's on the line. I wish it did. Oh well, guys, I'm cooking dinner right now. If you're just tuning in, I'm cooking dinner. I just got off work. I'm just kind of getting warmed up to the camera, trying to see how I like it, how it likes me, what to talk about. I don't know. Yes, I do. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know. Yes, I do. I want to talk about art. I want to talk about fashion. I want to talk about fitness. I want to talk about food, nutrition, spirituality, God, love, money, a lot of different stuff. everything is smelling good over here. Everything is coming along just fine. The meat is definitely cooking. I'm gonna turn it down low now that I have it on. Smelling so good. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to the water for the quinoa. Turn it out. So you might want to know what I'm making. I am in the process of making. It doesn't have a name. I started out with the mindset of making pepper steak and rice and like a brown gravy sauce. And then my Senegalese parts came to my mind and was like, you can make damada. This is like a tomato sauce base with onions and stuff. So I'm kind of doing like that with like a pepper steak type of, I don't know. I'm going to mix the brown and the red some kind of way. So that's what I'm doing right now. Aside from that, I'm getting ready for the Emmett Cohen show that's going to be coming up on in about 10 minutes. Emmett Cohen is it's a live jazz show, so I'm going to be tuned into that, listening to that, and I'll share that on this page as well, because he does shows every Monday night live on YouTube. It is live jazz. It's more of a contemporary style of jazz. I love jazz. I love jazz. It is especially contemporary jazz. I started out on smooth jazz, and now I'm like contemporary. And what I like about contemporary, well, I'll start by saying that my dad put me on jazz. He kind of spoon-fed it to me as a young child and adult. And now that I found my way, I have found more of a passion for contemporary jazz. I really love how it's unpredictable. I love how it is like a roller coaster ride. It's like you hear something high, then it goes low, and it goes fast, and it goes slow. It is so exciting. It's like an adrenaline rush oftentimes when you're sitting there and you're really listening, and it's like you hanging on every single note and you just kind of like following. Whew, it's exciting to me. So if you love contemporary jazz, then you definitely want to check out Emmett Cohen, because it's definitely a treat, especially back during the pandemic, which we're still in the pandemic, but especially like during the earliest phases of COVID where we weren't able to catch live music. It definitely gave me that live music feeling, because in the live, you have people that are like commentating on it and being interactive with what's going on. So it feels like you're at a show, almost better, because when you're at a jazz show, when you at a show, you really can't talk to the people that's watching. So you really don't know, like if you heard something real good, you can't just say, ooh, that was good, and somebody actually hear you. But in the live chat, you can say, ooh, I like that. And then somebody else may come back and comment on that, and y'all can just go on that. So yeah, coming live in 8 minutes. I'm getting my phone ready for that. While cooking still. I wish I knew who was watching. Are you still on? If you are, can you shoot me a text? Let me know that you're watching me. Let me know how I'm doing. How do you like it so far? Still cooking. My meat is on. It's coming along fine. The quinoa is on. I think I need to go ahead and start getting ready for the next phase. This meat looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. I wish I had some. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with Senegalese way of making it. And this show ain't got nothing to do with pepper steak, but that meat looks like it needs some mushrooms in it. But I don't have any. So it's kind of like fajita steak, like chopped up like that. That's what the meat that I'm having. I've got, let's see, so I got the butternut squash here. I'm gonna chop that up, and I've got the cabbage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the red sauce. It's gonna be so good. I wish I had some carrots. I don't. I've got some white potatoes. So what else is up? I feel like I need a glass of wine or something. I'm peeling a couple of potatoes just to make it more hearty, and since I don't have like the carrot, I really want that root vegetable, starchy root vegetable. So I'm just gonna stick, because again, I'm gonna try to eat this for the week. We'll see if it makes it that far. 4 minutes till Emmett Cohen is on. I'm gonna try to be done with this in an hour. Am I gonna record for a whole hour? Will I stop and come back? Maybe. But it feels like I'm by myself, and it doesn't feel like I'm doing too. It doesn't feel like I'm on camera. I am doing a lot of talking, which I don't ever talk to, unless I'm on the phone, you know. But I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself a little bit. Whoever was here left. Who was it? Who was it? Oh, it's Patrick Lee. Oh, was it? Y'all, it's a lot to be up here. It just takes so much. It takes so much strength and confidence and like fearlessness to put yourself out there. I never want to do it. I never want to do it, but I know I must get over this. I know that I must get over this to be everything that I am and to be who I am. I can't be afraid. So I gotta take the covers off. I've got to turn the lights on. I've got to get out there. So that's what I'm doing. But I just want to know who came to my live. I'm gonna call my friend right now. I feel like, let's see if it was Janice. I feel like I wish it was her. That's the one who made me post my first video. Well, not my first video, but she came over. This is a friend of mine. She does Grace and Mercy Ministries on YouTube, and she's been consistent with her um, videos and recordings, and she's been helping out a lot of people. Janice, what you doing? Oh, okay. I got you.
getting replaced, so we just walking home.
Oh, okay, got you.
What's going on?
Girl, I'm at home. I'm live on YouTube right now. And I had one person come in and I just wondered if it was you.
You thought that was me?
I thought it was you. Johnny,
You know?
how can I tell who it is?
I don't know either.
Girl, you don't know until people make a comment?
Until they make a comment.
Wow. So it could be anybody. I figured ain't nobody. It's one, for me, it's one of 8 people since I don't have number 8 followers.
So it don't have to be there. It could be just a random person.
Wow. Well, they stayed on for quite a while. I just want to know who it was. Who is causing me? Who? Girl, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to even worry about who it is. I'm going to just keep going.
That's
right. But I tell you what, Jay, this is hard. This really is. Like, it takes a lot to do this. I don't want to do it. I feel like it's like, you know how you feel when somebody dragging you to something and it's like you're like trying your best to resist it, like tug of war, and they're trying to pull you and you steadily pulling back. That's how I feel, but I'm still going. But that's just how I feel.
Yeah, you keep going.
Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Well, tell me I said hey, and
she said hey.
Congratulations. Okay, go ahead.
Congratulations to you, man. She said thank you.
All right, girl, I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow though.
Okay, I'll be ready.
All right,
bye. It wasn't her. Okay, so I know I got 7 more people that it could be that I, Oh, Jesus. You guys, very dramatic. You will learn that about me. I am dramatic. A lot of my friends say that I am extra. I'm the extra one. And, I used to be kind of like, why come I got to be the extra one? And the answer is, I don't know. God made me this way. I'm extra. So I just accept it, embrace it. I'm extra brief. Just want to slide over here real quick and check on this. Look at that. Okay, this is good to go. I feel like I need to pour a little bit of that water off of the quinoa. Hopefully I don't have to end up adding more into it, but I'll keep an eye on it. In the meantime, in between time, the meat's looking good. It's just about done. And I think Emmett's on. Yeah. So Emmett is the pianist. So this guy is the guest for today. And this guy's a guest for today. This guy is a part of the trio. He's always there. And that's a guest drummer. That's not the drummer that I'm used to seeing. Maybe I should say I'm tasting my food and it's good. But maybe I should also say I do not own the rights to this music. I'm just sharing it from Emmett Cohen's page because I like it. So now I'm getting ready to add a can of tomato paste to my sauce. I have the meat is done. I'm getting ready to add the tomato sauce. The quinoa is still cooking. Everything is looking good so far. So far, so good. Okay. I had to get that on because that oil was getting hot. And they gonna burn my meat. So we got that. Got some water added to the pot. Got the tomato paste added, and now the meat is just gonna stew itself together. Quinoa is just about done. It's done. It only takes 15 minutes for that to be done. Um, I just took the Fremont apple pie after sauce that I was cooking it in, and I put it in this kind of stuff. It's completely done, like it's totally done right now. And any more will make it like overly done. Now I don't like mushy rice, mushy noodles. I like everything I do to the same. So to maintain the integrity of the quinoa, I'm gonna let it cool off in for 11 to 15 minutes. Does that sound good to y'all?
Wait, before you scroll away, you need to hear this. Republicans across the country are moving fast to enact massive voter suppression laws and bring about Jim Crow 2.0. I urgently need you to join me in the fight to protect voting rights from this assault on our right to vote, by signing this petition before the deadline closes. Republican lawmakers have already introduced hundreds of voter suppression bills to diminish the historic victories we just achieved. And let me be clear, the stakes couldn't be any higher. We want to see your name on this petition to protect voting rights before tonight's deadline. So please, sign your name now and stand up against Jim Crow 2.0.
Wouldn't you love the buzz of getting away from sheet music and expressing a melody your own way? There's nothing in this world that compares to the feeling you get when you're improvising on sax, and now you can feel it too. Whether you've taken up sax again after a long break, or you've been playing for a while but you feel a bit stuck, in Improvisation Mastery you'll learn how to overcome common challenges like feeling overwhelmed, losing your rhythm, or struggling to play a melodic line through the chords, so you can make any song your own, join a band and confidently take solos, or just feel good expressing your unique creativity with a backing track. Click the button now to learn how you can start transforming your improvising and join loads of other passionate saxophonists just like
So now I'm on the part where I add the vegetables to the sauce and saute. So I'm adding in more onion, garlic, ginger, and I'm also adding in the potatoes, acorn squash, and cabbage.
From the top of my head to the soles of my feet, to the soles of my feet, I am blessed. From the top of my head, from the top of my head, to the soles of my feet, to the soles of my feet, I am blessed. I am covered in the blood. I am covered in the blood, from the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I am blessed.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It'll be done shortly.
Gotcha.
How you doing today?
I'm okay. Was a little bit busy, kind of lazy. I was ready to leave the house and then the power went out.
The power went out?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, and then I saw the neighbor and the power went out by the apartment. Winds came tearing through here.
Mm.
So I went outside and gathered up all the lawn stuff. I kind of tracked it together.
I saw that.
Cause shit was getting tossed around.
Mm-hmm.
Like I took everything off, it's like I took everything off the table for my patio and put it on the ground because it was that crazy. I was like it came, so I put it all of a sudden like